Hare Krishna. We would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to His name. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Hari Bol.
So a few days ago, Albert and Preach uploaded a video.
He has come to taste and give away the sweet. Wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is stay to the sweet chanting of His name. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Mukunda Madhava rise, every day the sun will set. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you're born. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, He has come to taste and give away the sweetness of His spring. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is stay to the sweet chanting of His name.
All right, hey, welcome. Give me a sound check here. I'm using my cell phone with all these gizmos.
Purchase your tracks today.
It seems to work. Can you hear the music okay and the sound is okay? Yeah, so if it works, it's oops.
Vamos. Señora, el padre de la novia. Queridos Lucía y Mateo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Purchase your tracks today.
Ramba, Hare Ramba, Ramba Ramba, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramba, Ramba Ramba, Hare Hare.
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Purchase
Rama
your tracks
Rama,
today.
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Purchase your tracks today.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Gauranga, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga. All right, got all these gizmos working here. Oh, let me see if we can focus here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. All right, let's one more song. What do you sing? What the heck? Let's try this one. This one. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Jesus, Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus, Prabhupada. All right, let's do it, John. I like this. It works with my phone. Come on, what is this? All right, let's chant a little. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Good morning, Francis. Welcome. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna. You like it better with the music, with the japa, or without? Let me know. Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hare Krishna Hari Rama Hari Hare Krishna Hari Hari Rama Hari Hare Krishna Hari Rama Hari Hare Krishna Hari Hari Rama Hari Hare Krishna Hari Rama Krishna Hari Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Oh my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Here. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. What happened there? Oh. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ah, I see what that is. Oh, okay. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Hari Hari, Hari Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hare Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna Hari Hari, Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari, Hari Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. Let me know if the stream is okay. I think we had some interruption here, but see if it's okay now. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare. Okay, so I'm just going to take a short break, like a minute or so. Just you can continue doing whatever you're doing or take a break too. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes or 4 minutes, like that. So we'll leave the music going here. Yeah, so I'll be back. I'll put my camera off for a minute. Hare Krishna. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Oh, is sound choppy for other people too? Let me know. Is it choppy for others also, or is it just Lalita? Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll be back in a minute or so. Couple minutes. All right, back. Are we frozen? I just put the camera off. Now it's on. Let me know how things are. Can you see me? Can you see the picture okay now? Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so everybody stay on. I'll just refresh this. So I'm going to go off and then I'm back on again. I'll refresh the stream. See how that works. Oops. Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Let me know how if that's better. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama. Keep checking. Things could change here. Just keep checking. I can switch the internet if I have to. Maybe I should. I have to switch phones. I'll get it ready. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. How's the picture there, Andromeda? And the sound, is it working okay over there? Are we still frozen or what? Let's switch it. So how do I do this? Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama. I have a better internet connection, I think. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Okay, I'm going to switch everything. Okay, and so anyway, I'm going to switch everything, so I'll be off for a minute or so, or less. Okay, so I'm going to switch here. Looks okay. Looks okay. Sounds okay. Looks okay. So, you know what, it may be, Lalita, your thing, maybe your internet. Anybody else? Give me some, Janaki, how's it looking over there? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, and some other devotees. I need some feedback here. I also said it was okay. All right. Oops. All right. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Let's back. Let me get back to concentrating again. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Okay, let's read a little bit since I'm a little bit of place here. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right. Yeah, I'm broadcasting from the cell phone. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Yeah, I can take my little setup with me when I go out. Oh, actually, I think read from Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay, what am I doing here? Maybe I'll read from Gita. Hare Krishna. Chapter 8, Attaining the Supreme. No, Chaitanya Church. I got a fickle mind today. Fickle. Lord Caitanya visits Vrindavan. Sri Chaitanya, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 18. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled all over Vrindavan and pleased all the living entities, moving and non-moving with his glances. The Lord took much personal pleasure in seeing everyone. In this way, Lord Gauranga traveled in Vrindavan. All glories to Lord Gaurachandra, and all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Advaita Prabhu, and all glories to the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, headed by Srivas Thakur. In Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in ecstasy, but when he arrived in Arit Gram, his sense perception was awakened. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the local people, "Where is Radhakund?" No one could inform him, and the Brahmana accompanying him did not know either. The Lord then understood that the holy place called Radhakund was no longer visible. However, being the omniscient Supreme Personality of Godhead, he discovered Radhakund and Shyamakund in two paddy fields. There was only a little water, but he took his bath there. Yeah. The Lord then understood that the holy place called Radhakund was no longer visible. However, being the omniscient Supreme Personality of Godhead, he discovered Radhakund and Shyamakund in two paddy fields. There was only a little water, but he took his bath there. That reminds me of see, what does Radhakund and Shyamakund really represent? Yeah, love of Krishna. There's Krishna and there's Radha. See, they need to be together because love needs an object, right? It's not just like misunderstanding is like it's all about love. Just you need to be loving. Loving what? Loving who? Loving my money? Loving my child? Is that the height of love? See, Radhakund, Shyamakund is the topmost love. It's the most purest love. See, he said, "Oh, where's Radhakund? Where's Shyamakund?" Nobody knew. Okay? So what does that mean now? And there's a meaning to that even now in 2023. Where is Radhakund? Where is Shyamakund? Oh yeah, in that place over there. In the place called Radhakund and Shyamakund, in that place. See? Yeah, but what is that? Those kunds, they're just body, for most people, they're just bodies of water. You go and you take a bath in there. And that's it. You get washed, but okay. See, it's more than that. It's actually the internal feature is the love of Krishna. See, Radha Kund, Shyamakund is that water of that love. Do you experience the real water? That's the question. See, the same thing you could say, well, Radhakund, where's Radhakund and Shyamakund? I could ask right now. And people say, oh yeah, over in India there. Right near Vrindavan, 27 kilometers from, or something like that, from Vrindavan. There it is. See? But is the real Radhakund and Shyamakund, is that real water there? That real love there? The Krishna's love for Radha and Radha's love for Krishna, is that there? Is it visible or is it still hidden? See, these are the inner things that we're teaching here that practically nobody knows because not visible. See, oh yeah, you can go to India and they're Radhakund in there, but the internal understanding is not visible. Oh, is it? Maybe it is visible. Where is Radhakund and Shyamakund? Oh, it's over in persons like Lalita Ganga and Johan and any other ecstatic devotee here. Oh yeah, there you go. There's Radhakund and the Shyamakund. See, the love of Krishna, that love represents Radha, right? Devotion. Very devoted, very purely devoted. Yeah, see, so the Lord says, the places were not visible. But deeper than that is the persons are not visible. Because that's what's really more important, because there you see the Radhakund and Shyamakund in action, not just passive places. You see the love of Krishna. There you go. There's where to take your dip, man. You want to take a dip? Take a dip in the association of Sadhu Sangha, of those kinds of devotees, not to practice Sadhu Sangha. Practice Sadhu Sangha is you go to sadhus who are the kind of places sadhus, you know. You go to the place, but you don't see what's really going on in the holy place. You got to see what's going on in the holy temple, the living God. Where's the living God? You know, otherwise you just go into the places, the external temples built by usually neophytes. You know, they build the temples because they fruitive mentality and all this. But where's that living temple that's been built? You know, the ecstasy, the ecstatic love for Krishna. Okay? That should be the question. Otherwise, it's not visible. Is the place enough for you? I'm just interested in, you know, even Bhaktisiddhanta said, and the scriptures say, if you just go to a holy place just to take a bath, you're really pretty much stupid. You're still a fool. Maybe you're a little bit more intelligent than the person that won't go to a holy place, but you're still you're not getting it. If you just go to a holy place just to take a bath and not to associate with the devotees who are representing the living gods, and you hear from them. That's what Bhakti said. You should go to a holy place and hear from these devotees. But that's where you start to get in touch with internal devotional service, internal bhakti. See, the love of God, you got to see it in action. It's not a speculation. It's not an external place per se. Could be, but do you see the action there? Do you see the love of Krishna there? Better to be with the persons. That's why Sadhu Sangha is the best way to attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead quickly. It's like the guru, the disciple of Shamananda. Shamananda, the disciple was Rasika Nandana. And he said, oh, by the way, you want to attain love of Krishna very quickly and very easily? Come to my guru. You can attain Krishna without a lot of trouble. Otherwise, a lot of troubles, you know. If you don't know what the love of God is, it's not even visible. How do you know these gurus that you're going to have the love of Krishna? You don't even know the symptoms and signs. Usually there's not even a book explaining it, right? But we have books that explain it, but that obviously is still not enough. You got to hear from the devotees who you see the visible signs of Radhakund and Shyamakund alive in them, living in them, the living temple, because Radhakund doesn't speak to you unless you're an advanced devotee. Radhakund, Shyamakund are just places you take your bath, you go out and dry off, and then you're on your way. You see the love of Krishna in the temple of a devotee, Radhakund, Shyamakund, in Sadhu Sangha, in real sadhus who have real ecstasy, real love of Krishna, love of God, pure. There you go. You found the real Kund. You take your bath there, man. Guaranteed you're going to get the love of Krishna. If you're sincere, if that's what you really want. They're desire trees. A lot of people, well, maybe not a lot, but some people come here, I want to come here and I'm from the guru, I want to be a big teacher. I want to be a big satsang teacher like him. They see there's some kind of power here. They like the idea a guy can be in a t-shirt and get a following and people paying obeisances and getting that kind of spiritual power. They think, well, I'd like that too. You don't think they came to Prabhupada? Many people came to Prabhupada for that and not for the love of God. That's why he only taught rules and regulations, because, well, you know, most people don't understand. So Radhakund and Shyamakund was not so visible still, because they were hiding it, right? Prabhupada was in his room in the love of Krishna, where you could see the visible signs of it. Otherwise, it was there, more or less. But you see, obviously it's not so clear, because here it's very clear and getting more clear all the time that Radhakund and Shyamakund are here in Sadhu Sangha, in devotees, loving on the Lord, man, tasting the sweetness of the holy name in great ecstatic love. And most Vaishnavas still don't recognize. So it's a process. It's in process. See, this is discussions of Krishna. See, people need to discuss this thing so we can get clear. What is the deep internal nature of Radhakund and Shyamakund, other than just being a place? You know, they're dacoits taking bath in Radhakund, Shyamakund. You know, killers over there. You know, there's these motivated tantrics who want to control your minds and all that over there, taking their bath over there. But are they reaping the result yet? Yeah, here we get you to think, man. They get you thinking. They get you analyzing. To get you tasting the sweetness so you can analyze these things and understand these things. See, to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding of this, how to come to me. See, how to come to you? Oh yeah, go find the living Radhakunds and Shamakunds. They're together. They're always together. But love has its object. And if its object is Krishna, if love's object is Krishna, there'll be visible signs there. If there's preaching of this, otherwise, if there's not so many visible signs, because the devotees like Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod, and Prabhupada are hiding it in their rooms, then people still don't know yet. It's still not so clearly visible. That's why you see I got the order of Prabhupada, 1996. Okay, make these things more visible. Make them more clear. Show them where to go so that they can quickly attain Krishna. You know, it says if you take a bath in Radhakund or Shyamakund, better Radhakund, if you take a bath in Radhakund, you're guaranteed to have ecstatic love. But how many thousands and millions of people have attained? I mean, I took a bath. I didn't necessarily get ecstatic love that way. I think so many people do. The scriptures say, oh, you'll attain ecstatic love, guaranteed, if you take one bath in Radhakund. But people get out of that kund and they don't get it. They still don't even know what pure love of God is. Most Vaishnavas, so many Vaishnavas has taken a bath in Radhakund and Shyamakund, and they don't have ecstatic love because they don't even recognize it here. That's how I know. They don't see devotees who have deep, deep revelations and understanding coming from ecstatic devotion. So what, are the scriptures wrong? You take one bath in Radhakund and you're guaranteed to have ecstatic love. But you don't see those visible signs yet. It doesn't say when you're going to have that. That may be many lifetimes. The scriptures say, give you an example. Scriptures say you take one bath in Radhakund and you're guaranteed to have ecstatic love, but people don't. And then the gurus like Narayan Maharaj, he says, after many lifetimes you'll get that prema. See, so the scriptures, it may say you get, because you will eventually, probably, but after a long time. And that's what we see by people that people still don't know what love of Krishna is. See, so what's the quick path? It's always the devotee, man. They're the Radha Kund, Shama Kund who speak to you and teach you, give you the instructions. That's why you see the Prabhupada didn't, and Bhaktisiddhanta and all these acharyas, all of them, all the way from back to when Lord Caitanya was here. They didn't just say, oh, everybody just chant Hare Krishna and you're going to go back to Vrindavan. No, they wrote these books. Why did Lord Caitanya inspire Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and the other Goswamis, and order them to uncover the holy places and to write about the real path to get into Vrindavan? Because that's important too. See? If you chant Hare Krishna and you get the association of those persons who love of Krishna has awakened, you're going to quickly get it. Otherwise, it's a long time. That's why it's many lifetimes. The devotees, they preach, oh, prema is very high, many lifetimes. You've got to do, especially when they're teaching you only basically Vaidhi Bhakti or Sadhana Bhakti, where you're doing external worship. See, external, it's not the internal thing. See, Lord Caitanya came to give as a gift internal worship. Well, it's that time now. You people come here, you're going to learn all these internal principles, and just by hearing about them, it's redirecting you onto the right path, the quick path. Otherwise, you're more or less misdirected by persons who don't teach the reason why Lord Caitanya descended here was to give as a gift spontaneous devotion, and as well as the necessary path and purification to quickly attain it. That's what you get here. That's what we're teaching. I haven't seen it taught anywhere else, People say they're Raganuga Bhaktis, but where do you see the symptoms? See? Where do you see the teaching of it? Where do you see the demonstration of it? See? Well, that's where to be. So because ultimately that's why it says those who go to the holy places just to take a bath, that's not very smart. That's still, you're still not understanding. You should go to a holy place to associate with the living devotees, because that's where you get the living God. The living God is transcendental, but he's only with his intimate devotees. Otherwise, there's no awareness of the transcendental Lord. You have to be with the intimate associates of the transcendental Lord. If you go to a holy place, that's where some of them are. But right nowadays, they're more or less hidden, and there's few of them. Out of many thousands of those who've attained a level of self-realization, hardly one knows Krishna in truth. Man, that's who you meant to hear. If you're going to Vrindavan, you should get the representative of Vrindavan, which means a real associate of Vrindavan. See, what we got mostly are neophytes. They go to Vrindavan and they get a guru, and whether they're self-realized or not on this topmost level, they just more or less usually just teach you Vaidhi practices, even in the Dham. You follow external worship like that. How many teaching you the internal worship of the Lord? Okay. Well, that's what we do here. And that's why you see the love of Krishna, the manifestation of the result of taking a bath in Radha Kund and Shama Kund. So you need to take a bath in that water of the word of the devotees. In the water where you see the ecstasy of the devotees, you see Radha Kund, Shama Kund in action. Not this places just side by side and nothing going on. You need to see how that represents the devotees. Okay? When Radharani was here and Lord Caitanya was here, they didn't need a bathing place per se. But it just, what is the metaphor of that? What is the analogy of that? She was taking a bath in her love for Krishna. Krishna was taking a bath in his love for Radharani, his great devotee. Whether they had a bathing place or not, they were washed clean. You see, the idea of taking a bath in a river, in the shower, in any water at all is to be clean, to be purified physically, right? Well, the best purification I have ever seen or experienced in my life, and which many of you are experiencing, beyond Brahmitical cleanliness of the body, or even fasting, cleansing the body and the mind by fasting, is the love of Krishna awakening inside you. That is more purifying than anything. That's taking a bath in Radhakund in action, practically, and showing people what it looks like to take a bath in Radhakund and Shyamakund realistically, truthfully, deeply, truthfully, the highest reality of it. Yeah, you got to bathe the body because it's a bathing thing. All these are metaphors. Ultimately, it's a metaphor. Yeah, you bathe in Radhakund, you bathe the body. Yeah, but we have a spiritual body. That body needs to be bathed in its love for Krishna, love for God, man, love for Christ, love for Ram. Pure love. That's the bath. Okay? That's the bath the Lord is looking to take himself. The Lord came here to teach how to take that bath in Shyamakund, in Radhakund. See, the love of God. See, this is the best purifying thing. That's why you see Lord Shiva very rarely takes a bath. He doesn't need to, because he's always taking a bath in his love for God. That's how it is. Yeah. Any devotee here, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a real devotee with real bhakti awakening in your heart, sometimes you may even forget to take a bath the whole day and you're still clean because of your love for Krishna. Because that's the real bath. So many people, that's why it's not good enough to be a Brahmin. Even if you're a sattvic person, I'm here to humble the sattvics. Well, we are here, the truth is here to humble even sattvic people. There's a bit of pride there. See? You think you've got it. I'm sattvic. Man. Oh yeah, I follow the rules. I follow all the things and everything. And I'm here to teach that, to humble that, to say, hey man, you still didn't make it yet. If you believe that that's going to deliver you, being sattvic or in the mode of goodness, you still have a covering over you. You need the love of Krishna. That's transcendental to all the modes. What does Krishna say in Gita? Transcend all the modes of nature, even goodness, even your sattvic qualities. Because if you believe in that to deliver you, what can Krishna do? Well, you believe in my mode of goodness to deliver you, well, you got a long time and you got some more births. But look at my devotee. They come from a Sudra class and they're not so perfect in anything, but they surrender to my transcendental nature, man, and I'm cleansing them personally because they're surrendering to me. They're not surrendering to the demigods like we have some, that's not my path. I follow the demigods, right? That person here. I follow the demigods. I'm into astrology. My God will cleanse, and their God doesn't cleanse like Krishna. And this one, I'm into conclusive truth. I'm here to teach everybody if they want to be taught. Otherwise, go follow your God. Go follow your demigod. That God ain't the same God I'm worshiping. It is and it isn't. There's only one God, but there's demigods, those who are servants of the one God I serve and get purified by, that I'm teaching about here in this world for people to take shelter. And I got to show them how beautiful it is. You show me anyone that is teaching to that by surrendering to Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna in truth, in real time, you show me a better purification, a better happiness than that. a better ecstasy, a better bliss, a better revelation, and nobody can unless you're like that. I'm no devotee of demigods unless they're devotees of my Lord. What did Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita? He told Arjuna, those who worship the demigods go to the demigods. Those who worship me come to me. And Arjuna said, that's not fair. This is in Gitamrita by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. That's not fair, Krishna. You know, they put the same amount of energy, maybe as a person worshiping you, and they only get a lesser, inferior result, only going to the demigods and still being locked in the material universe. But those who worship you with the same energy, maybe even less, they go to you. And Krishna says, oh, well, hey, man, what can I say, man? I'm into truth, man. I'm the truth. I can direct people, but where they go is up to where their desire is and their capability of understanding. But he still preached the truth. You want to go to Krishna, anybody? You want to go to the love of God? You want to go to the real Radha Kund, or you just want to go to the place? Well, just go to the place over there. But the more intelligent persons, where Krishna informs from within, I'm here to teach those who are taught by God within their heart. They'll understand this message, that this is the best place where Sadhu Sangha is, where you see the love of Krishna manifest right before your eyes, is the best place. Otherwise, it's not visible. Well, the real, okay, the external is visible, like the name of Krishna is visible, the name of Radha is visible, but it's not really visible yet. Where's the visible action? Where's the deed of the love of God? Where is that visible? That's the question people need to ask. You come here, we'll get you to ask great questions. The essence of all questions. The essence that'll get you the ultimate answers and the ultimate revelation, the ultimate happiness that lasts forever. And everything else will come along with that. You'll see what this world is really about. You'll see who the rulers are. You'll see who demigods are. You'll see who the demons are and how the demons are more in charge right now. You'll see all these things. Just incidental. It comes with the territory of realizing love of Krishna. You know, the real Radha Kund, Shama Kund. Yeah, surrender unto Krishna, not just the mode of good. That's why Krishna says, see, this is all conclusive stuff. You can check it. Krishna says, transcend all the modes. Now, of course, mode of goodness too, but people, they still don't know this. Vaishnavas still don't know this. They think they're mode of good. No, I'm sattvic. I'm on the mode of goodness. Oh, that's not quite enough. Okay? You need to learn how to identify Shuddha Bhakti. Shuddha means transcendental. See, and surrender to that Lord. Surrender to the ecstatic. Surrender to Radha and Krishna. Radha Kund, Shama Kund. You know, the love of Krishna may let you take, learn how to take that bath in there. And then you'll be clear. You won't be confused in this world. I'm here to jumpstart people so that the love of Krishna awakens in you and gives you all protection, so that you can surrender to Krishna. We help people identify who that Krishna is, what that Krishna is, and how to do it very easily, simply. Just accept the mercy. Accept the mercy of this association. Where are you going to get the love of Krishna like that and take your bath, that kind of internal bath somewhere, in this life even. Hare Krishna. Where was I? See, See, the Lord then understood the holy place, Radhakund, was no longer visible. However, being the omniscient Supreme Personality of Godhead, he discovered Radhakund and Shamakund in two paddy fields. See, being the omniscient, you see the importance of being in that transcendental Lord? Because he's omniscient. See, to those who, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, they get real understanding, real knowledge, because you have a relationship. You have a transcendental relationship. You have an ecstatic, loving relationship. You have a pure relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is omniscient. And that's why that's why the verse is so true, right? Oh yeah, I give them the understanding, because you think you can get out of this Maya on your own? Are you kidding? People think that. They think they can overcome the demons' rule here. The demons are ruling the world right now. Visibly ruling, coming right out of there. They're teaching, they're showing you, they're all one eyes and Illuminatis, all they're coming out of the woodwork now. The hell is coming out to the world, showing, hey man, yeah, we've been controlling you and we're going to control you more. Hey, this is the practical understanding of the verse. Yeah, well, because Krishna is omniscient. Krishna, he's omniscient, and yeah, omniscient Supreme Lord. Therefore, he knows the path. See, so that's why you see the other verses in Gita. Krishna says, my divine energy is very difficult to overcome. See? Very difficult. And he calls this Maya is divine energy because it comes from him. It's a divine illusion, man. So if the living entity keeps making the mistake, I can do this on my own. See, by your works, you're not saved. This is what Jesus was trying to teach. This is the early Christians also. By your works, St. Paul said, by your works, you're not saved. It's not he said, I tried it. I was a Pharisee trying to do good works, and I still had arrogance, pride, and I was an illusion. What is Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto? First verse, even the great sages and demigods are put into illusion by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. And then Gita says, oh, but those who surrender to me very easily overcome that. See, why the great sages and demigods are still in illusion. Many of them, not all of them, but many of them. You know why? You're still in illusion. Because they believe the mode of goodness will deliver them. They haven't clearly identified the Supreme Personality of God. That's the work we do, is get clear ID, facial recognition. So we can, you know how they have facial recognition in the world? That's that person. We gotta make on them. We know who they are because we can recognize their face. Can you know the face of the true Lord? Well, we're here to teach all about that. How to recognize the true face of Krishna, man. Get him on camera, man, literally. Facial recognition. There it is. There's his face. He's one ecstatic personality, man. The love of Krishna is awakened in that person. See, that's why it says the Lord comes as his devotee. Okay? Because you see, that's his quality. He's ecstatic. He cries. He laughs. Chokes up. There you go. There's the temple of the living God. The living gods, Radha and Krishna. The whole form of the Lord is living in them. I'm going to go to them because I'll get the right directions, right? To go quickly to Vrindavan. They know, they've facial recognized that divine entity, the Shuddha Bhakti representation of God. And they prove it in this world. You can see they recognize that transcendental Lord. You got to prove it. You got to show me your papers, just like in the world. You want to go and travel to somewhere, we're coming to that point. Already in some places, look in Australia, show me your papers. You want to cross this border? Oh, you want to go into Vrindavan? You got to show your papers, man. You got your papers ready to go to Vrindavan? What are those papers? The love of the Braj Bhakti, man. The love of Krishna. Oh, yeah. I'm not, mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. No. No, I don't hold those papers. No, those papers are for those in the material universe. They show their papers to the demigods. Because demigods, too, you want to cross into their realm? They say, show me your papers, man. Oh, yeah, well, you see, I'm austere. I do renunciation. I'm a good guy. I do good deeds. Oh, come into our realm, man. You worshipped us sufficiently. Come into our realm. But I wanted to go to Krishna. I wanted to go to Vrindavan. Oh, well, you needed different kinds of papers there. Yeah, and you didn't listen to Gaurahari or Lalita Ganga or Johan or any of those Vaishnavas over there, and you came and you developed your austerities and renunciations. Oh, you can come into this realm. Oh, it's good here. You'll like it. You get some worship even. People, they like renunciates. And they'll praise you and all that. You get a little rush, man, of false ego and all that. But this love of Krishna, I'm sorry, you need to develop that. You'll have to go back to the earth where it's and identify that. Realize that the value of that and surrender there, because you got to go to the devotees who are surrendered to Shuddha Bhakti to learn how to surrender. If you're not good with that, well, you're going to stay with your astrology and your path, and you're unable to get over sadness and confusion. Why are the devotees like this and all that? Well, you didn't learn how to surrender to Shuddha Bhakti that the real devotees preach, the real intimate association of associates of Lord Caitanya preach. So you want to go there? You come here and show us your papers, man. We're out there. We're like those policemen there. You want to over in Australia. Oh, you want to cross this border? Oh, yeah, show us your papers and look at you and all. You come here, I'm going to look at you. Show me your papers that you want Vrindavan? Oh, well, let's see your papers. What are the papers? Oh, praising Guru, Krishna, and the Vaishnavas from your heart. Oh, we can cross on over. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. See how everything's related to the Lord, I love that. Look at this. I said, oh yeah, that's how it is. Show me your papers, man. You got your papers? And papers are transcendental, man. So you can get those papers to go to some physical location, which would be a big deal, Yeah, but you can cut those papers, you can lose those papers, and then you lose your freedom. But here, if you have the love of Krishna, this will stay with you forever. That's why, we're here to make it to that place where we're steady in that realm and not getting some love of Krishna and then going and finding faults with the devotees and blaspheming the gurus and stuff, and falling on our face. We got to practice here and get free of all that. Yeah. So when the people of the village saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking his bath in those two ponds in the middle of the paddy fields, they were very much astonished. The Lord then offered his prayers to Radhakund and Shyamakund. See, they see, what is this? What is this? This is a metaphor too. This is true. He was there. They saw, and they discovered the place. See? But what is the better, the deeper level of that? The deeper level is, oh, when you see a devotee taking their bath in Radha Kund and Shama Kund, like their love for Krishna, that's taking the bath. Now we see the holy places visible in the living devotees. Isn't that what Lord Caitanya do? You know, people were worshiping Jagannath externally and with the conch and the fire and all that. And Lord Caitanya came with his devotees to show the internal worship of Lord Jagannath. It became visible. See, the invisible became visible. Otherwise, it's just external bhakti. See, that's why you need to see it. You need to see that love of Krishna appearing in this world. Otherwise, it's not visible. That's why only Vaidhi Bhakti is generally visible amongst Vaishnavas. Millions, they see via ceremonial worship of the Lord, like religion, you know, religion and rules, regular austerities, and they think, oh, this is it. And Gohari doesn't say, well, it's not quite it yet. No. This is really it. This is the final leg. Just identify Shuddha Bhakti. That's what we're here to do. That's what Bhagavatam does. That's what Chaitanya Leela does. That's what even Bhagavad Gita is trying to head you in that direction. Surrender, see, transcend all the modes by surrendering to Krishna. Therefore, you got to understand Krishna as something more than the mode of goodness, right? You got to identify that. Who's going to help you? People, oh, I'm sorry, we can't help you identify that. We'll give you rules. We'll let you identify Krishna in the mode of goodness, which is not really Krishna. Krishna means Krish, means the absolute truth. The absolute truth is Vrindavan, is the ultimate absolute eternal truth, the highest manifestation of it. That's Krish. Na is the absolute reality of that pure, ecstatic, wonderful, you can't touch it kind of love going on in Vrindavan. Radha's love for Krishna. Okay? The residents of Vrindavan's love for Krishna. That's Krishna. Who's worshiping that Krishna? That's what you want to learn how to surrender to Krishna. We teach you how to do that. That's what the Lord teaches me, and I pay it forward, man. This is what I like the way Jesus preached, man. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Okay? I give what the Lord gives me, and more is shared. You know, I give this ecstatic worship publicly. And more is given to me. I give this understanding the Lord gives me because of this intimacy, and He's omniscient. I'm not omniscient, but He is. He knows. Father knows best. Friend, this transcendental friend knows best. So I hang out with him. I hang out with the elites. Do you think these guys in Davos are elites there? You think that Carl Schwab and all that, you know, that you think that's elite? Elite is here in this Lord Chaitanya's amazing grace place. You have the biggest elites in this whole world, universe. Even the greatest demigods want to come here. Why not, man? Look at the love of Krishna here, manifesting, being even promoted, being transmitted. Do you think Klaus Schwab can do this? What can they do? They can only control the bodies and minds of people. We control their hearts, man. Much deeper, much better, much more profound, much more pure, much more purifying. See? We control people's minds by transcendental intelligence, by the truth, not by lies. The demons are controlling people by lying and cheating them and deceiving them right now, this moment, and people don't know because they believe in that. And also the demigods, there's still some lie there because a lot of them, they don't know clearly this Shuddha Bhakti manifestation of the Lord. So there's some lie going on there, a little bit less than the demon lie, but it's still a lie more than less, because they're still covered by the mode of goodness. It's covering, man. See, you come here, we'll teach you about the transcendental Lord. We'll show you his attributes, because he shows us, we show you. As the Lord shows me, I show the world. I got the order from Prabhupada. I got the blessing of Krishna to do that. Why not, man? Let's take down the whole world of Maya. Why not? Let's show the elites that we got a better party than they do. You know, this one model, I got her on my thing. I don't know. I got her somehow or other. She's on my friends list, you know, or as a follower or something. And so anyway, she's always posing like, you know, they're all these beautiful women, always posing, you know, they're infatuated with the illusion. They're infatuating with the beauty of the body, which is, they get old, man. That's why you see all these women, they get infatuated with, they get attached to their own beauty, and they end up, as they get older, they go and get the facelifts, the breast augmentations, the fat, the injections for their ass, you know, to get bigger. Everything is about material bodily beauty, and it becomes excessive. And inside, they don't know anything about beauty inside. Maybe you have a cute personality and all this, but it's mundane, you know, meditating on the material world and material things and material opulence and prestige, and look at me, I wear just the right designer clothes and all that stuff. You know, when you die in that consciousness, futile. Puffed up. You're still materially identified, and you don't know who you are. You're not looking at the spiritual body, not developing that, not making that look more beautiful, not following, you know, like when a person does makeup, you know, to get their bodies beautiful, and exercise to get their physical body really beautiful and really nice, and they spend all their time doing it. But they have no idea that they got a spiritual body that's dormant in there, that needs to be awakened and to be nourished, so they can be liberated out of this illusion of identifying the body as the self. This is not you, this thing, you know, oh, the selfie's looking at that. You got to get, you know, activate your spiritual body, man. That's who you really are, and it's wonderful. This is how it is. This is where real happiness is. Can't you see where real happiness is? Can't you see where real full knowledge is, complete knowledge of the absolute truth, distinguished from the illusion that most people believe in wholeheartedly? Or even religion, we've identified and shown religion ain't it either. And religious leaders who have not realized what we realize is not it either. Go through the door. The door is a devotee who is looking. They facial recognized the real transcendental Lord. See, and they help you recognize that. That's Guru. That's Big Brother, man. Otherwise, Big Brother Biden and Klaus Schwab's after you, man. Even if you're a demigod, oh, you'll be humbled, man, because they levered technology and you got no chance. See? We're saved. You know, even whatever they do to the body or the mind, I don't identify with that. You can sit me and put me in MK Ultra camp. They've already done that, you know. I'm not. I can look at movies and all that stuff. It doesn't do anything because I don't identify. I just see how people are being brainwashed and all that. I use it for preaching. The Lord protects me. Why? Because I've identified. I facial recognize the true face of Krishna. He's one ecstatic personality and very conclusive, and he knows the essence of how to get out of illusion, and he shows those who surrender to that true face of the Lord, who have that mercy. who have the love of Krishna, the true, pure love of Krishna. He shows those persons, and if you want to know, you got to go to them. Otherwise, you won't know clearly. You got to go to the devotees who are the intimate associates of Lord Caitanya if you want such intimacy and understanding. And not be an alloy. You know, alloy, oh, I sort of believe in Krishna, but I don't clearly know about who he is and what he is. I still believe in the mode of goodness and my austerity. I believe that by my strength of my works, I'm going to be delivered. Okay? I don't believe it. I believe what works. The best is, I believe by the love of Krishna, I'm going to be delivered. By the taste for these pastimes and these truths, I'm going to be delivered, and nothing really else. No, I don't want to care to do. I may do austerities or renounce or this or that, but that's not my deliverance. My deliverance is the love of Krishna, the love of God. That's all I have to do is chant the holy name and just taste this fine wine, transcendental wine. That's all I need to do. And just keep the body intact good enough, you know, that's it. But that's what's going to deliver me. That's my shelter. See? That taste for Krishna's name and pastimes. Look at you, you guys, many of you also know what I'm talking about. Show a little selfie of the real self and get better. Yeah. See, and that's why a devotee, like a devotee in ecstatic love, can look in the, you know, and take a picture. Now that's a real selfie, because even though most people can't see it, you know, right? They can't see that. They think, oh, that's just like any other ordinary person, right? Taking a selfie. Even though the devotee might take a selfie because of ecstatic devotion, and think, wow, that's really beautiful, because they're looking at the spirit. They're looking at the spiritual body that's inside their temple of the material body, and that emanates. That's like an aura that comes. That was the Pundrik Vijayanidhi was looking in two mirrors. See, in Gadadhari, he even got a little confused. He thought, what a materialistic Vaishnava, he's taking a selfie. That was their version of selfie before cameras. You look in a mirror. Ooh. But what was he looking at? He had raging love of Krishna, ecstatic love. And he was looking, oh, so beautiful. Ecstatic love is beautiful, even if it's on his own reflection. Okay? But most people are not awakened. See, they consider the most transcendentally situated persons ordinary like themselves. Even Lalita, I thought he didn't understand English. See, he gets it by vibration. Maybe his English is getting better too, huh? Is your English getting better there, Lalita Madhava? So the Lord then offered his prayers to Radha. Of all the gopis, Radharani is the dearmost. Similarly, the lake known as Radhakund is very dear to the Lord, because it's very dear to Srimati Radharani. Of all the gopis, Radharani is the dearmost. Okay. You want to become a gopi? Yeah, you got to see those who represent Radharani. You know, like Nityananda represents, the devotees represent Nityananda. Well, in our line, it's Nityananda also, but also Also Radharani. Who represents Radharani? Where's that love that Radha has? See that very intimate, ecstatic love, on topmost love. Yeah, that's great. Of all the gopis, Radharani is the dearmost. See, of all the gopis, Radha, and so in the world also, you want to go to Vrindavan quickly. Well, when you see this love and you're thinking, this is fantastic. Wow, I also want to worship like this. And you give respect to this love. Okay, now you're getting entrance because you're receiving the Lord. Remember, Jesus said, "Behold at the door, I stand at the door and knock." What the heck you think we're doing here in this Sangha? Behold, we represent Vrindavan, that love of Krishna, that kind of Vrindavan. We stand at the door and knock. Anybody want to come in? See? And those who come in, oh, yes, I want to come in. You come in, oh, come on in. See, we come in your door. See, your door is your body, your mind. See, you're here, we're knocking, sometimes pounding on the door. Right? Pound, boom, come on, man, you want to come in? The devotees come to your door, pounding, Hey, can you let us in? See, can you let this love in? Can you let this ecstasy in? Can you let this preaching in? Oh, no, I'm sorry, there's no room for that. No, I don't like, I'm afraid of that ecstasy, whatever it is, it's sahaja. Oh, no, don't preach that what you're saying because it's a lie. No, I believe my speculations, that because, my speculations are the truth. No, see, so, no, you're not letting us in. No, you mean there's no room for this word. There's no room for this ecstasy. Okay, well, then it passes you by. But look, anybody who says, oh, no, I have plenty of room for you. Oh, plenty of room for you. Matter of fact, every day you just come into my house, we open the door, you open your camera, right? Isn't that like Fanny and Amy and every others and was it Andromeda and so many others? Oh, yeah, come, we'll open our door, man. We open the camera, man. Yeah, come on in. Come into the house. Yeah, there's plenty of room for your words. Oh, plenty of room for your ecstasy. Oh, we like it, man. Oh, this is, yeah, it's a great visit. Thank you for your visit, man. Oh, we really appreciate you coming. Okay, that's where you're going back. Guaranteed you're going back to Godhead. Yeah, behold, we stood at the door and knocked, and you opened the door, and we came in. See, the devotee in the Lord comes in. What do you think is coming in here? The devotee in the Lord is coming in. You're allowing him in. Look at the result of just simply allowing the Lord and his devotees in your house. Because wherever a real devotee is, the Lord is there. Wherever the Lord is, that's where a real devotee is. You can't separate those two. And you're allowing them in. Oh, well, look at the prize that you guys got. Oh, you get also like that. You went in the door, you become the shepherd of the sheep also. Yeah, exactly. Jesus, when the parents wanted to birth Jesus, there was no room in the inns, right? They're in the cities and they had to go out into the barn. Somebody welcomed. Oh yeah, come into my house. Yeah, we have room in the barn even. Yeah, go, have your baby in the barn with all the beasts. See? Where people are like barns, there are a lot of beasts in there still. We come in. If you allow it in, look, we got some here that still have some bestial stuff inside. But they allowed us in. See? So the Lord said, "Oh, you're allowing us in? Okay, well, we'll take care of the beasts in there. We'll tame them eventually." Okay, what time is it anyway? Oh, 4:18. Okay, this is when I usually start. Now we're finishing. How long has it been? 2 hours. Okay. Take a break. Now time for maybe Lalita will do a little class now. This is her time usually. You want to do a class there, Lalita? Shama Sundar, I realize my beast lately, and God is helping me to transform. It is all true. This is fantastic. What a great group we got, huh? This is precious, man. Look that beast right in the freaking eyes. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see. Oh, play the Fanny song. Where's the Fanny song here?
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his friend. Caitanya, Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into